today we're going to talk about some more about Princess's new Princess Promotion program that they've got going. We're going to go over a couple of sale updates for Viking and Celebrity, and then we're going to talk about some about the Ruby Princess. She has been in the news so much this week, and we've got a Let's Go family member who has been on board this week, and so he was so kind to send us some updates. And then I have a really happy story that I want to share with you from one of our Let's Go family members that to me really sums up why we all keep cruising on Princess. And so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Saturday. It's March 11th of 2023, and let's start out with the Princess Promotions new marketing thing that Princess is doing. So yesterday, if you missed my video, go back and watch that because I told you all about it. Now, so many of you were so kind. That really opened the gates to lots of you sending me emails who had gotten these phone calls and people commenting in the comments. And then also over on Facebook, one of our Let's Go family members shared the information that he has come across as well. So based on everything that he said and so many others of you, and Gordon did even some more research for me last night, the Princess Promotions is clearly not run by Princess. It is a third party in this. It's another, it looks like it's a travel agency, a travel company that they have partnered with to do that. So clearly Princess is letting them, giving them access to their database and letting them have future cruise credits as part of the deal. So the rest of it though is being offered by just another travel company. So the way that a few things crossed my mind as I thought about this, a few things, clearly Princess is doing this to get money. Clearly, otherwise why would you give someone access to all of your passenger data, and why would you give them the option to sell your future cruise credits? A really important thing to remember about this is that it's not Princess. So if anything happens to this company and they can't deliver on it, you're out of luck. Princess is not going to they are partnering with this company to run it. They're not going to be able to help you. This company that is doing this, you have to book with them. You don't get to use your own travel agent that you love and does a good job for you. You don't get to use your Princess Vacation Planner, that if you have one that you really like. And if you are someone that hasn't used a travel agent and you're thinking, well, maybe I should try somebody, you have to use them. And I am sure that you're not going to get the same service truly that you get from your travel agent that wants to take really good care of you. So those are some really important things that I want you to think about. Another thing that I want you to think about is that future cruise credits were never developed as an investment tool. Future cruise credits came about if something happened, and historically it's been something unfortunate happened and you were not able to take your cruise, you would get future cruise credits to be able to use on a future cruise. It was a really nice vehicle to hold your money so that you didn't lose your money when the company wanted to hold on to it, right? And so they were never an investment tool. People have compared this program to timeshares. We all know that timeshares is really not the best return on your investment. And so truly, if you want to book a Princess cruise, book a Princess cruise. Don't be thinking that you're going to do better to buy these future cruise credits and hope that you're going to get a better deal by booking your hotels and resort stays as part of that package, okay? Always remember that if something is better than it seems, then it is. The only thing that I am aware of that is truly better than anyone of us would expect would be what our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ does for us. Anything else that seems better than it is, you can you can bet that there is a benefit to that company. So clearly they are going to earn money on you doing that. The other thing, and this is just kind of a side note, I've thought a lot about our Let's Go family members who have clearly gotten scam phone calls and those that have gotten requests in the mail from places trying to act like they're Princess, asking for more money. I hate that Princess has had to outsource their customer service, and now they have just given another company access to all of their data. So that to me, it just opens the window to so many people having access to all of your data. In the long run, we will see how this goes. Apparently, Holland America, one of you let me know. I believe it was the Let's Go family member who mentioned it in Facebook. Holland America did something like this a few years ago, and it didn't work out well, and so they had to end it. And so I just am telling you all of this to make you aware of what's going on and make you have a good picture of what's going on. The other thing that I would say that goes with it is our Let's Go family members. Some of you said, they have different levels of what they offer you. So you don't have to pay the $6,499 that I mentioned yesterday. That's a package, but they have cheaper ones as well. So one of you was so kind to put in the comments for the video yesterday what you had received in an email when you insisted that the person on the phone sent you an email. And so go ahead and look at the comments yesterday, everyone, so that you can see that, okay? Because it's really informative. The thing I want to add is the lack of control. Since Princess is partnered with this third-party vendor here, they no longer have control over that. They don't have control over the service that people get with their future cruise credits. They don't have control over kind of the whole thing. And so that just makes me a little bit nervous, but maybe it doesn't make other people nervous, so it's okay. Let me know what you think, though. What do you think about all this? What do you think about the direction they're going with this? What do you think it says? The last thing that I wanted to tell you about this is, if you have done this, don't think that any of us think you're stupid. Not at all. We all try different things, and we all come from different levels of knowing what's going on. I really think that it would have been more appropriate if they would have said, hey, we're starting this new program, here's what's going on. And they being Princess, if Princess would have said, we are trying this new program and we're partnering with this company, so here's the whole deal. That's really what they should have done. Instead, we're all kind of out in the dark a little bit. So if you have done this, let us know how it goes for you. Let us know what's going on, okay? And we will be grateful for the knowledge, okay? Now, a couple of updates. Those of you who are thinking of doing a river cruise or a Viking Ocean cruise, Viking is having their spring sale right now, which includes reduced fares and free airfare. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. If you're looking at booking something like that, if you're new around here, Gordon and I are going to go on our first river cruise a week from Thursday is when we fly to Europe for that. We're going on Avalon, and it did not include air this time. It was not even an option on this cruise. So I can't tell you about that experience. But those of you who have sailed on Avalon and had access to their air as part of the package, let us know how it worked for you. Now also, Celebrity has their bucket list event going on. And I have a bucket list. I also call it my bucket list of places that I want to go. But part of this sale, you get to take 75% off of the second guest. And plus you save up to $1,600 per stateroom on the cost for your cruise. So wanted to let you know that. And it really does depend on which stateroom you book and on the different sailings. But just wanted to make you aware of that in case you were hoping to take advantage. Now, if you have looked at cruise news, anything this week, you have seen that the Ruby Princess has been in the news an awful lot because on not this week's sailing, but the previous one, they had about 300 people who ended up having gastrointestinal issues. Most of the reports are not calling it norovirus. I don't know if it's norovirus or just gastrointestinal issues, but a lot of people ended up sick. And so between the voyages, they did that really deep disinfecting of the ship, and they were upping all of their sanitation requirements and everything that they were doing on the ship. There were enough cases that the CDC checked to make sure that they were doing everything that they recommended. And from everything that I have read, I have not seen any information that Princess wasn't cleaning as much as they should have, okay? You might recall a few weeks ago I let you know that the CDC, before even any of this had happened, they just had said that there is so much norovirus and gastrointestinal issues going on across the whole country. It is a really big deal right now. And so that it would be happening on a cruise ship because it's happening everywhere else is not a big surprise. But I hope that they are having a little bit better track record going forward, that fewer people are getting sick. We've got our Let's Go family member And remember that the Ruby is sailing out of Galveston, Texas right now. Let's Go family member is on her this week and all week long. They have been like serving you in the buffet and having all of these requirements. And he said that the cruise is almost over now. When he sent this, was it yesterday? And he said that they have just relaxed the norovirus alert again, and they can now serve themselves their own food in the buffet. So we will see how it goes rolling forward. She has not been in the news this week. They have not announced the same number of cases like they did for the previous sailing. So hopefully things are getting better. I think that gastrointestinal issues are always a problem. Well, not a problem, but always a risk, I would say. Whether you're cruising, whether you go to anywhere else, it's easy to pick up if you touch anything that someone has touched, or sometimes, germs are in the air. But a really important thing to remember is like wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Using hand sanitizer does not replace washing your hands. So I wanted to make sure you all know that. You probably do. All right, so the last thing I want to talk to you about for just a minute is a story. It's not made up, it's true. A Let's Go family member told me, and they are just back from being on the Enchanted Princess. They just returned home Thursday, so that was the day before yesterday. And I just wanted to share with you her experience, because to me it sums up why we all keep cruising on Princess. So first of all, she said that their room steward did their cabin twice a day, and she didn't even have to ask for him to. He just automatically did that. During the course of the sailing, she asked him how many cabins he personally has to do a day, and he has to do 19. And he took good care of them. She said our room was beautiful and perfect the whole time. He always had a smile, took such good care of them. She also noted that, and I love this on Princess, Princess excels at this, when you can be walking down the hall and bump into somebody from engineering or an officer or another cabin steward that is not your cabin steward, or anybody, somebody bringing room service, whatever. They always have a smile and hello. They have the best manners, and they don't just look down and act like you're not there. They always have a very pleasant greeting. She said that was true on this entire sailing. And I would say that when I was on Celebrity, every time I saw someone in the hall, I would get a, hello ma'am, and they were happy to see me. When I was on Norwegian, I very much noticed that is not a thing there. They don't look at you. You can smile and say hello, and sometimes they'll look down and not say hello back, or I was just, and Norwegian's a whole different thing. They've got a lot going on with their crew right now. So anyway, I was just really happy to hear that. And then the other thing, which just really sums up the kind of service that they give, she said, often when you eat in the main dining room, well, always you get that little bread basket, and there are usually different kinds of rolls in the basket, and she has a favorite. And so one evening, instead of having a selection of them, there was just one kind of rolls. And so she asked their head waiter and said, are any of those available, or, just knowing if we're even serving those today. And he said, yes, just a minute. He walks back over to, how they have those serving station kind of things. I really like how Princess does that. So they have those, and he walks over there, is just there not all that long, and the assistant waiter walks up with a basket of those kind of rolls that she likes warm. And she said, how did you know? How did you know that's what I wanted? And she said, oh, he texted me. I was already in the kitchen, and so he texted me to go to bring those rolls for you when I was coming back. And to me, it's just the lovely attention to detail, making everyone feel special. And she said the rest of the cruise, those kind of rolls were included every evening at their table. So he remembered, both of the servers there, waiters remembered that that was what they preferred, and they took good care of them. And so I just thought it makes me happy. We hear of like long lines for dining and all these other things going on, but it sounds like the experience is just absolutely wonderful still. And so we will, Gordon and I will continue to cruise Princess, and we're looking forward to our next Princess cruise. So any of you who have been on a Princess cruise or any other cruise line lately, we would love to hear from you. Anybody that has any suggestions for our upcoming river cruise. We've got our excursions booked. I'm a little bit disappointed. One that I wanted sold out like that. It was one that was free. They have ones that cost and are included, but so I was really disappointed at that. So I hope they open a little bit more availability, but I'll keep you all posted. So let us know how it goes. If you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out, and we would love to have you with us. If you appreciate these updates, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.